Welcome again to Personal Productivity Using Technology with Dr. X. Today we will explore how to create tables and how to perform mail merge. And these are more advanced Word options. As you are learning more and more about Word, you will become a super user by the end of these classes, and you will definitely love Word if you don't already love it. So today we will learn how to create a new table, format the table, and use some simple formulas on the data of our table, and then convert the text of the table. So we will start with a blank Word document, and we will also open the previous Excel document that we used in Word Chapter 2. And we will select again rows 14 up to 20 and go to our Word document and paste this as simple text. So here we are with this simple text, and of course you can find all of these documents on Blackboard, course documents Word, and here we are with our simple text, and we want to format this text to a table. So in this case we can select the whole text, and then we have multiple options. First thing is insert a table, and now our data becomes instantly a table that we can modify with the additional tabs that come up, table tools. And there's two additional tabs in this case. Remember, equations and what else did we have? Pictures. Yes, help my memory, please. So we had equations and pictures that we were adding one extra tab, the picture tools or the equation tools. Now we have two extra tabs. And here is our nice table, which we can modify and change a little bit, change how it appears. I like the orange. And also change the text on it or anything else, the shading of our table and all these different things. So now we can make our table prettier for sure, change our borders a little bit to we can increase the width of our borders, for example. And now let's see what we can do with equations and sorting and changing the content of our table a little bit. So here we are in this table, and we can use the table tools. We can change, insert more rows and columns and all that, but we can also use our table properties tool and change. So let's look at our data now. In the layout tab you have the sorting tool. You can sort the quantity in stock based on the number of your quantity in an ascending order. Okay, this is a really good option, and you will see this again when we use Excel. You have all these sorting options available to you. You can sort based on the retail price, for example, from the lowest to the highest retail price. You could also add some formulas to your table. So let's say I want to add one extra row to my table. Well, I'll go to the end of this, insert below, so I've got one extra row, and let's say I want to sum up the quantity of items that I've got. So I can insert a formula to my table, and the formula would be the sum of the above, and it will be in number format, not percentage, number. And I can also insert a formula to sum the prices and have this as an accounting format. So these are some easy equations that you can use with your tables on Word. Now, they are quite tedious and I wouldn't recommend using these unless necessary. If you want to use equations, go to the expert, use Excel. There's so many formulas that you can use with Excel that you cannot use with Word. Plus, it's much easier to add formulas with Excel than with Word. So that's the thing. So, of course, there are amazing options with your table. I've used a lot of split cells, for example, or merge cells. So you can merge, let's say you want to merge these cells, or you can also split the cells. 2 columns, 1 row. That didn't look very good. 2 columns, 8 rows. That would look better. And different things like that. So you gotta find the proper trick to split your cells. So we want to have 2 columns and how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all of these options are available to you with tables. Now the most important thing is to be able to create a nice readable table in your Word document if needed. And unless you really have to, you can perform all your equations and anything you need in your Excel spreadsheet and then paste it as it is, even in a special way that it will look like a table spreadsheet in your Word document. Don't forget, if you're working with me and performing the same operations that I do, to save this document in your H drive. And that's it for today. That's it about tables. So on the next part we will talk about mail merge.